know you guys took a long look at Kyle after he got hit. What was the conversation like, and is he going to be okay?
He's fine. I mean, in that particular moment, a guy gets hit in the arm, and then he throws that first pitch and really aims, and so I was concerned when I saw that. And my message to him was, okay, even if you could finish this inning, more than likely, you're going to go in, sit down, it's going to swell up, you got to get ice on it. You're probably not going back out the next inning anyhow. So why mess with it right now? Why make him throw more pitches? That was the message. He knew he wasn't right. He knew it was going to get swerved. So that's what we did. Apparently there's nothing wrong as we know it right now. I don't know how long it's going to take him to be well again to be able to pitch, but he's fine.
Joe, it looked like the bullpen was just kind of set up perfectly for you. Left, right, and it worked out. Maybe is that kind of you drew it up?
Yeah, of course, Woody hitting home run was part of the plan. Well, I did put him in there because he was coming up second. That was part of it. Did not want to pinch it there, obviously, with the two lefties at the top of the batting where I thought it was a good spot for him. He did really well. He's been throwing the ball. He saw the numbers on the board. It's getting back up to 92 and sometimes 93 with his fastball. So he'd been pitching a lot for us. I was riding him a little bit too hard. We backed off towards the latter part of the year right now. He's got his energy, his arm strength back, and he was very good. And then you could just talk about the whole group. CJ, outstanding, and Montgomery, very, very good. The curveball was pertinent to both sides. And then Rondon, it was nice to see Ronnie come in against two really good hitters. And of course, Chapman's good throwing the ball well. So you knew that, again, that's part of the playoff situation with this day off. The next day, you could be a little bit more liberal with a lot of these different things you may want to attempt to do. Although you still only have 7 guys in the back of your mind, extra innings, keeping people back. So the way it eventually turned out, where we did not have to use stroke or grim, was a good moment, knowing that we could get to Rondon and then Chapman and keep these guys back.
Joe, that, not that one Cal's line, but that single knocking a couple of runs there with the bases loaded. Please describe what you saw and what kind of was that was.
You saw once again why Hobby's such a good base runner. Even on the play before that, he was trying to move the runner in front of him. He knew it was down, but on that one, he definitely knew it was down the moment it was hit. Great read, and he's pushing Jason in front of him, and he scores. Probably 90-some% of our guys would not have scored like he did in that particular play. And I would say throughout the industry, most guys would not have scored on that play. They would have hesitated. They would not have read it the way that he did. Then of course he made the gaffe on the play where he gets eventually call gets overturned, which I still want to see the video of that. But anyway, this guy is incredible. Talk about his instincts and his acumen on the field. It's just yeah.
Joe, what can you say about Travis? He's the guy that got here on the ground floor of the rebuilding. He lost his job as a starter last year, didn't complain to us about it. Now he's kind of redefined himself. What can you say about what he's contributed here in the last 2 years?
Well, he's been outstanding. I mean, we lean on him a lot, as you can see, just based on appearances. When he's right, he's good against both lefties and righties. And he's been getting back to that point right now. He's a leader in the clubhouse. People don't even talk about Travis, but a lot of guys go to him for different issues, and they lean on Travis a lot. He's got a great personality, as you know. He's very calm. The kind of guy that likes to sit on the back porch all winter. That's what he does. And, so when he goes out there to play, even in the tightest situation, he's very comfortable with it. He takes his batting practice and looks for those opportunities, and then he sees it today.
Questions?
You ran through the whole bullpen a little while ago, but how great was it to see the young guys, Edwards and Montgomery, such a big spot, come up the way they did?
It's very large. Moving forward, this is in the second game, although would have done it no differently, I don't think, based on just the way the lineup was constructed, just trying to figure out Strop and Monty for the latter part of the game. It was really important to just use CJ the way we did, and the fact that Montgomery threw strikes as well as he did. But to get those guys, get them off the ground a little bit, make sure that they understand the playoffs at home, I thought was very important, and to do as well as they did moving forward. So, second game of the playoffs is probably their CJ wasn't in last week. So this is their real first taste in all this, and that definitely makes them a little bit more comfortable the next time out.
Pedro?
Joe, you've seen the Giants trail 0-2 and come back to win a series. What is it about them that enables them to do that, and what's your message to your club up 2-0?
Well, They're pros, man. I mean, I've said it from the very first day, the respect I have for that group. I've known Coach for a while. You hear their comments, or you watch how they react to different moments. They're never panicked. They're never concerned. So you're right. The message again is going to be what game 164-5 on Monday. I'm really not into sending out anything extraordinary right now. Just continue to play the same game. I really believe our guys will come ready to play, knowing that they are also. That's just a given. But there's nothing you can do about it except play the game. I mean, control the controllables. We do our work, we prepare, and then it's Jake. We're pretty good. They have a nice pitcher. We have a nice pitcher going on that day. It should be another fun evening.